We have asked and requested this for so long, and it just felt like for a long time it's been nothing but no, we don't want to do that, that's not Apex, and this wouldn't work, and all of this stuff. And finally I think that they're switching directions on this, which is a good thing. We got a lot in today's news, so make sure to stick around. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below to be entered into the season 12 battle pass giveaway. Again, your winners from last video are down in the comments below. And remember, I can see subscribers and I'm only picking people that are subscribed. So at some point of your life of playing Apex, you've probably thought the idea of a Spider-Man Pathfinder skin or something along those lines, something that would really make sense, but just being able to have some things that you love from other worlds come into Apex and do some crossover collabs. And for a long time it's been pretty much no, that's not going to happen, it just wouldn't work. Or the response that I usually got whenever I talked about it was, oh, it just doesn't make sense for Apex. It would often say it doesn't make sense with the lore, it doesn't go with the lore, it doesn't match the lore. Some of you might get really offended from what I'm about to say, but nobody cares about the lore, at least when it comes to the skins. I think the stories are really cool. I think the trailers are cool whenever they tell a story or they tell someone's life or how, you know, all of this happened, how it came about. That's totally fine, and I like the lore in that sense. I like playing the quest and learning what's going on. That is totally fun. However, nobody cares about what Pathfinder decides to wear or what colors he decides to wear because it doesn't match his lore. We want stuff that's cool, we want stuff that's fun, and all of the skin stuff really should not have to coincide with the lore. I don't know why I feel like that's going to upset a lot of people. I mean, I'll change my opinion if I feel like the community definitely disagrees. Let me know what you think down below on how you feel about skins and lore. Do you think it's totally uncalled for characters or legends to get certain skins that don't match the lore because they're a crossover from like Star Wars or Marvel or any other universe like that, just something that's outside of the Apex realm that would come over and cross over to Apex to make skins? Do you feel like those would be totally uncalled for because they don't match the lore? Or are you more concerned about having cool skins? For the longest time of all of these requests, it just seemed like we would never get it, and that's pretty much the response we always had, is that it just didn't make sense for Apex until we found this quote. This is coming from Garrett Leaks, who showed this. I believe this is a quote from Steven Ferreira, and he said, I think there are opportunities for how we can do that in terms of crossovers with other universes in some way, so I think you'll see some of that coming down the pipe, and you'll also see some things continue to expand in terms of our partnerships on that side. So we know that they tried to do one of those partnerships. I think it was with like the Chinatown or Chinatown Market or something like that, and then they had a rebrand where basically they had those skins but they had to rebrand it. I think they rebranded it to Market or something like that. So I think it would be really cool to finally have like a Spider-Man skin for Pathfinder or something like that. And of course there are more, but that's one I've always had in my head for so long. So let me know your favorite ideas for crossover skins that you would like to see in Apex coming from other universes, and what legend would you like to put them on. Moving on to our next topic, Apex also responded to some ranked controversy issues that was going on. PvP basically started this off saying, I just went through the entire Pred leaderboard and reported like 60 people. There's so many level 100 to level 300 accounts that gain like 5 KP RP in a day. And he also said this: Respawn needs to hire more people to ban cheaters. There's no way I just spent 15 minutes looking through the Pred leaderboard and found probably 20 to 30 accounts of unbanned cheaters slash boosters. Someone responded at Hideouts calling him lazy and all he does is work on music and needs to do his job. But I think he forgot the basis of the tweet is that PvP was saying they need to hire more people, because Hideouts does do a lot to ban a lot of people, but he can't do it all by himself. Thankfully, Hideouts did respond shortly after and said, looking into all of these, and we'll be making some bans if they turn out to be kill farming slash teaming. And lastly, our golden nuggets, our last two topics. I'm going to go through these really quickly, but basically this is something that has been brewing up for a long time. The Cocoa Puffs actually came out whenever the season 12 embargo lifted. They were able to upload their content, their Twitch streams and stuff like that. The Coco said, so many YouTube channels stole all the content from my stream today, then uploaded it on YouTube in short clips, and it's farming. Worst part is I absolutely get zero credit. I'm so done. I'm copyright striking all of you scumbags. It's so annoying. He said, to clarify, I've seen 1 or 2 of my clips used in videos, and it's tastefully done with solid edits amongst a sea of other clips from other creators. What I'm referring to is the people of straight ripping the VOD and posting it, and is all me. Zero originality. It's just 100% stealing my content. And that's something I completely get. If you want to use a clip and talk about it on your channel or discuss it, or, you know, show something that you saw or your opinion on it, that's fine. That's totally cool. And as long as, I mean, obviously the creators are okay with it, that's no big deal. But when people just rip the VOD and just post it, and almost as if they are Nakoko, like they don't show themselves, they don't talk themselves, they don't add any other value to it, they just straight rip it and show it, that's not cool. And lastly, we talked about the controller controversy a couple days ago. Well, now there's a little bit of a different controversy, but it's actually in favor of you controller players. So you're probably going to be a little happy to know that tap strafing is no longer going to be in season 12, at least the way that we have it now. It still will exist, but it's not going to be nearly as good. A Twitch streamer Cypher said, I can't believe they're actually removing tap strafing, which they're not, and I'll explain in just a second. He said tap strafe made Apex movement so smooth and fluid and made it stand out from many other games. I'm switching fully to controller since the only difference was ever my ability to tap strafe better on mouse and keyboard. And then Designful from G2 said, I can't believe they removed tap strafing. It's so messed up. Dude, how am I supposed to do my 720 twisty McDouble shotgun blast anymore? So today the controller players rejoice. So the reality of it is they didn't actually remove tap strafing. They just nerfed it really bad. I think you can only now tap strafe on like a 90 degrees instead of doing like a full 180 or anything like that, or like a full 360 even. You can't do any of that anymore, unfortunately, but you can still do it on a 90-degree plane, I believe, and it's only like 3 like pushes. You can't actually just use scroll wheel anymore and spam it and get a lot. You can only do like 3, I believe. So it will only be changing your direction very minimally. So let me know what your thoughts are on all the topics we talked about down below. Make sure to leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to enter into the Apex Legends Season 12 Defiance Battle Pass giveaway, and check down below if you're a winner from last video, because remember, I'm only picking people that are subscribed. Also, a quick little baby update. According to the doctor, we most likely will be having the baby tomorrow, so I'm going to try to have a video out first thing in the morning, but depending on how the fluid is, things could change and we might have another week. I'll keep you all updated. Thank you all for the support and all the people that donated for her room. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. It's Viber Die, only positivity. Make sure to go down in the comments and lift people up, not bring them down. And until next time, later, Gators.